Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Horde Hunters. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about $7, somewhere around there. And Early Access means that everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. My only complaint was the options menu, really. I couldn't resize the window after I'd put it into windowed mode. But anyway, this is one of those top-down survivors game, but it's oh my gosh, it is so much more than that. It is ridiculous. Okay, now it has the standard formula. There are several characters that you'll get, different maps, stuff like that, but you'll have to unlock them over time. That's nothing new. That's nothing new. Roguelites, permanent progression, that's standard, right? But as you kill elites in this game, you'll be earning these skulls, and then you can power up each individual character. Like when you kill an elite with one character, that skull is rewarded to, I think, all of your different characters, and there's different loadouts, so you'll be leveling up your characters that way by killing elites and earning these skulls. But you can also customize the way they look. You can customize, like, you can give them a minus 10% damage for greater attack speed. There's a lot more to this game. It's like a full-on RPG almost. I let me just put it this way. When I got done recording footage for this game, I had 50 minutes of footage, and I said, I can't possibly fit all of this into a quick 8-minute video, so I grabbed what I could, as best I could, and just kind of threw it all together here. So anyway, so at first I was expecting, yeah, it's just another one of those survivors games, but it's really not. It's really not. For example, when you actually get to play, you'll be bombarded with quests, like, go over here for this fetch quest. You have to pick up these chests, and, you get all the chests, and you get a reward. Great. Go over here, protect this guy. If you protect him for 40 seconds or whatever, he can join you as, like, a friend. Up to the right-hand side of the screen, you've got, like, a list of all of your pickups that you have that are active. And these include, like, friendlies that you can gain along the way. So you're going to be getting quests. In addition to that, and I've only played the one map so far, in addition to that, there are all these points of interest on the map that you can interact with. There's a tower, and if you stay within the circle of the tower, it shoots at enemies for you. There's a barracks, where if you interact with the barracks, you can just hire help. And they appear as, active things on the right side of your screen, those little squares on the right there. There's even a map that you can open, and you can see where everything is. But this map loops. I found that out. So if you go left far enough, you'll loop to the right, and it's just an ever looping map. No matter which direction you go, it's just ever looping. So I was kind of confused. I was trying to get back to a quest giver, and I'm like, I know he's up this way, but the arrow for him is pointing down. So I'm like, I guess I had gone too far south to the point where he's just closer that way. But ideally, you're just going to get as far as you can, leveling up as you go. You're going to be earning XP, and when you level up, you can assign points, blah, yeah, you know that. Simple. But when you die, you assign the skulls that you have to get power-ups. And if you're lucky, you unlock a new character. And I'll just be honest with you, the first character that you get is awful. At least to me, I hate him. He's just a melee, like, warrior kind of thing. I can't kill anyone with him. I really can't. The options menu does have the ability to, like, you can have it so that he auto-attacks within the direction that your mouse cursor is pointing. There's a lot of cool options that you can enable or disable. But anyway, I unlocked the Ranger class. I don't know what his name is, I forgot. But he is so much better. Within the first time I used him, I cleared that level. Like, the first level, the farm, I think it is. And I had a blast with this character. I was killing things that I couldn't kill before, and I didn't, again, have any, like, skulls. I didn't even know what the skulls were until I got back with him, and then I started messing around with the skull upgrade part. So, like, I beat this level without the extra help of leveling. Now, speaking of which, in addition to those skulls, your character earns permanent XP and levels up. And you can assign, like, bonus to attribute points, so that you get bonus attribute points for the next time out. There's a lot to this game. And in addition to that, I mentioned there was an RPG side to this. There's strength, perception, agility, intelligence, and each of those will affect your character in different ways. Strength affects like how many things you can hold. On the very bottom of your screen are consumables that you can activate. You can actually pause the game, and then use your mouse wheel to select which one that you want to use and then use it. So you don't have to like hurry up and do it while the action's playing. You can pause the game and select which one you want. But strength determines how much you can hold. And if you're overburdened, like you would be in, say, Skyrim, you slow down a bit. And on top of that, as you get rewards and pick different weapons for the right side of your screen for your active stuff, certain weapons do not jive with the class that you have. So if it's like brass knuckles, you receive a penalty if you equip them to your ranger. So like, again, I have to stress this. I was expecting just a regular survivors-like game, like Vampire Survivors. There's so many of them out there. But what I got was like, every time I turned around, there was something different. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is RPG-like. What is this doing? The quests? What's going on here? I can, wow, I can do this now. Okay. So it's not your average survivors game. That's what I'm alluding to. And for that alone, $7 is a steal for this. I'm having a blast with it. And I'll be honest with you, like, for the first hour, I had no idea what the heck I was doing. No idea. If you play a survivors game, typically within 5-10 minutes, you know what you're doing. In this game, I'm like, I still don't know what I'm doing. So, and now that I'm as far as I am, I'm like 75% of the way there. There's more synergies that I haven't figured out yet. There's like, different weapons and items that, and I even neglected the buy all in bulk button. Whenever you level up, you can not only improve your character in some way, but you can like buy upgrades. And there is a buy all in bulk for a cheaper price, like a Walmart, Sam's Club, BJ's kind of thing. I miss it all the time, but it's there. So like I said, this game surprises me every time I play it, and I'm learning something new with it. And that's the hallmark of a good game. And I have to stress, this is how you make a game in a popular series and you one-up it. This is how you do it. A lot of developers fall into the habit of making carbon copies or clones of existing games that are popular and hope it sells just as well. This developer decided, no, let's make a survivors game, but let's also add RPG mechanics. Let's add things that other games, they've gone above and beyond here. So yes, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. It's going to be hard going back to other survivors games now, knowing that I can do this in a game. So I know I haven't really explained a whole lot of the gameplay mechanics, and I'll let you figure those out on your own. As I said, I had 45 minutes worth of footage, and I had to somehow dwindle that down to less than 10. It was rough, but yeah, this game is fantastic. Horde Hunters Early Access. Just pick it up. If you like the Survivors games, then yes, you just pick it up. You'll get plenty of playtime out of this. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.